what's one PPC strategy that's working exceptionally well in 2026, but most sellers still ignore it? So I think one of the things that it's a strategy, but most sellers still ignore it, is understanding a bigger view of their account. Allow me to explain. So whenever we're giving audits and it's an ad account audit, we are going to look at, so this is the whole account, which are the match type, what is the percentage of each match type that is being used. And then based on those, let's say it's sponsored product, sponsored brand, sponsored display. Let's say sponsored product is running 80% in the account, sponsored brands, sponsored displays, they're not even using it. Now, logically, whenever someone would say that, they're going to say, oh my gosh, this is a huge opportunity because you have not started sponsored brands, a sponsored display, and so on. When it comes down to strategy, is doing less. Usually what I'm seeing is actually doing more. So if it comes down to that, we would look into, all right, so sponsored product is here. First off, are you profitable right now for your products? Because if you are not, starting sponsored brand and sponsored display ads might not even be what we are looking for to help you, first off, become profitable for your products. Understanding a bigger picture of just because you have all these ad types, and if you're not using the other ad types, you should not immediately consider using the other ad types. So that is the first thing. And this is something that is working exceptionally well, and still sellers are not taking advantage of what is working most and best for your account, and then optimize that, and only afterwards double down on. Now, the second strategy, again, this is strategic thinking, and it has to do with understanding why are you doing certain actions and why you are not doing certain actions on an account. Allow me to explain how does this translate and what it translated into strategy. When it comes down to understanding an account, so I was telling you about the account audit. So once that we are understanding the account audit, that is just an X-ray of what is going on. But whenever we are taking over an account and we are managing, for us, it's going to be extremely important to understand what is the thinking, what is the strategy behind a campaign. Because if we don't understand that, say we are taking over an account that was managed by someone else, either the brand owner, either there was a different ad manager, we don't necessarily have to take over everything what they did, right? But in the same time, we don't have to also pause everything if something is achieving results. What we do have to do though is understand each of these campaigns, are they still within our strategy, right? So that is really important. And here for you, if you are the brand owner that's managing your own ads, the way how you would apply this one is going to be, okay, so just because I started this campaign 3 weeks ago, is it still strategy or not? Because if it's not anymore part of, I want to achieve profitable sales for X keyword, or I want to rank for this particular keyword, I've been pushing ads for 2 weeks, it's still not ranking, it's still, I get the worst performance, should I be still keeping that campaign or not, you know? So those are, again, strategic thinking applied to what should I do? These are not bid adjustment. These are things that if you're going to apply, it's going to help your account work exceptionally well. Why? It's because it's about control. So more you control at account level, better results you get. And then the third thing is going to be, again, strategically understanding which campaign you create, why you're creating it. And here it has to do with the 5 strategies or the 5 campaign types that we usually create. It's either a protect campaign, so you are protecting your own brand and branded keywords. Either it's a conquer campaign, you are going to conquer competitors' landscape, so either their listings, either their keywords. But here the conquer should be something that is cheaper or is something that is not super optimized and you can piggyback on their listing. The third is going to be rank. Now, the ranking campaigns are usually the ones that we have either one keyword per campaign, either multiple keywords per one campaign with the same route. And these are all exact match campaigns, because these ones are going to consume exactly the way, or we have the most control that we can allow them to consume the way that we wish them to consume, right? So these are not broad, these are not frizz, these are exact matches. Now, there is no guarantee that it's going to be generated an exact match. Right now, what we're seeing for the past 6 months, even a year, that also generated. However, the purpose of these ranking campaigns is that we are going to aim for organically ranking on the first page of Amazon. Next strategy is going to be dominate. So the dominate is placement modifiers. And when are you going to use placement modifiers? You do have to have enough data, at least 10 orders for that particular campaign, to make sure that, hey, this campaign is profitable for me on each of the placements, either top of search, either rest of search, either product pages, in order for you to adjust placement modifiers. And then the last one is going to be discover, which is everything and anything that is not exact match. Now, again, you were asking what is working well. What we see is if we are going to apply these 3 strategies to any account, either they are just launching, either they are already a mature product, either they want to gain additional market share, we saw success with understanding this and applying this.